What's up? What's up? What's up? It's about to get real festive. The color blue. There's lots. The color blue just keeps standing out the most. Okay, so blue has a lot to do with the throat chakra. We can't create happiness for ourselves when we are speaking up, speaking our truth, when we are expressing ourselves. This is also a way as to how we stand up for ourselves. What is going on? So somebody is getting a reading done on me. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to intervene within the reading. Okay, so what are the messages? Give us the messages. Motherfuckers getting a reading on me for what do they want? They got egg on their face. They want to get over the egg. Oh, let me guess. You want me to be nice? You can kick rocks and kiss my ass. So they sitting around talking about me. They lying, that's what they doing. And they're trying to make it seem like I've been cruel to them. So what's up? Because if this is happening, you're doing this for the reader. You want me to guide the reader. So what is it? So you want me to tell her? Well, I need to see who, for one, who the fuck is he? Ha ha ha. Probably my son's father's family. They hiding shit. I don't know why. I don't give a fuck. I don't know why they be trying to hide shit. So I know what are they trying to figure out? Make sure you tell them I am the star. Make sure you tell them that I am healed. Look at this. They got the devil. So they sitting around lying, trying to manipulate stuff, trying to get a motherfucker to be able to do some. Thank you, to do some magic on their ass. Look at that shit. That shit crazy as hell. So that was 3 bells. It's going back threefold. Right. They're upset because they see that nothing is going to get in the way. Nothing is going to fuck up for me at this time. I have eternal life. I am tapped all the way the fuck in. I'm in a whole totally other planet, other universe than these people in their way of thinking. I don't understand, this is small talk. Tell them that they are a waste of my time and that I don't care and that I could care less and that there's nothing that they can do to make me give a fuck, because I really just don't give a fuck. Make sure you tell them, In the next 18 years, they're going to be eating out of trash cans. Make sure you tell their asses that too. I thought so. Me and these people are not the same. We don't think the same. We don't want the same thing. It's not the same. They know that they cannot be fake with me because they know that I know. So whatever little plan that they got, my thing is, I'm gonna tell you this right now, because if you engage in doing something for them, performing some type of service for them, it's going to come back on you. You are not the first person that these people have gone to. You wouldn't believe like how many spiritual workers are after these people. You have no idea. I suggest that you save yourself and stay out of the mix of things and leave these people alone. Tell them whatever they want to hear and leave it at that. So she's going to tell them that she can't perform. She can't perform anything. So God has showed them somebody was in isolation, and God showed them a vision of my future. So now they scared and they panicking, because God has done this before, and they started opping up. God showed them where I was going, because they could come with me, but they wanted to be on some other shits. So, now God is showing them what my life is going to be like, and what they could have had they acted right. This is going to represent most people in my life. That's what that's going to represent. So anyway, they trying to figure out a way how they can attach or bring down my energy or my vibe. But you can't. My thing is that once you hit ascension, you got to come down anyway. They just don't know. They dumb. They don't know what thank you. They just don't be knowing what they be doing. Who's this text message from? So she's reading the energy backwards. She's reading the energy backwards. She's reading their energy to them, making them think that it's me. That's fine with me. Something very devastating is going to happen to them, but they don't need to know that. It's hard for her to It's hard, like they're trying to sway her from believing in her own intuition. That's why I say, that's why I said, just tell them what they want to hear. If you get too involved in it, when shit goes back, you're gonna get hit too. A lot of practitioners they have been working with has been experiencing that. That's why shit is happening to them. I know you see all that crazy shit in there happening to them. The energy is total opposite. It's peace and calmness, then it's chaos and darkness. It's the complete opposite. Okay. So I mean, she's been warned. People have their own free will. You know, these individuals have been going to very inexperienced people because they have been burning bridges with experienced people. And I don't understand why you think that people are just going to let you walk away freely. You think that those people are not doing stuff? I'm gonna tell you, you know, a reader that these people have been going to. This woman is in Jamaica. This woman is in Jamaica. She she contacted me and through telepathy, and she told me the plan that they had. She told me what to do because she was the one who cast, she the one who did the she did voodoo. Okay? So the thing is that when she reached out to me telepathically, she told me how to pretty much cover my ass. She told me that she was setting those people up. Okay, she's dragging them because these people have been paying out money to get work done. And she's making them think that the shit is working. So this is what I'm saying. She's doing magic over them. So when they see certain things from me, they think that the shit is working and the shit is not working. So the more that they think that it's working, the more in which they're going to invest. That woman all the way in Jamaica and found me. She told me some that woman, I thought I was a dark bitch. That bitch dark. She told me about some a haunting. It's a couple of people got bodies on their hands. Them bodies are hunting them motherfuckers. That shit crazy. She told me don't worry about nothing. She ain't apologized though for the shit that she was doing, but she ain't have to apologize because she made up for it. So I was just like, well, I'll take that. We can sweep it under the rug. Since you helping me out. An enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, and she not the only one. These people, she a bad bitch. They fuck with the wrong one fucking with her. They fuck with the wrong one fucking with her. This woman pulled me into a room. She says, I want to show you something. She pulled me into a room and she showed me one of his family members, and she showed me with this crossed over, this old friend. It's an old friend of theirs. This man is ripping through this man's life. That shit crazy. I couldn't see. I just saw the silhouette. She pulled me into this room. It was like the walls were like dingy white concrete. Maybe mildew was growing on the walls or something. But it was dark and it was a spotlight, and she showed me. Okay, she's real magical. I think she gets into like puppetry and shit like that too, because she kind of made a little story out of the shit for me. I said, oh, she knows how to appeal to me. She's very enchanting. So I'm just like, yeah, you know, they messed you up with that one. Cause she's not an evil, she's not wicked, she's not evil. You know what I'm saying? She's not willing to use her gifts for the wrong shit. But she knows universal law too, so she knows what she's able to do. And because these individuals don't know what they're doing, she's dragging the fuck out of them. So it's just been a lot of shit going on. It's been a lot of shit going on. But anyway, so I'm gonna tell you, I got this candle. So if you know Mommy Wanta, I believe she's with the Orishas. I have been feeling her pull at me. You know, a lot of water deities and a lot of water goddesses, you know, like they connect to me. It's real intimidating though, because the energy is so feminine, you know, but it's like I'm strongest in my masculine. So, you know, I've been feeling I've been feeling my women kind of poking at me for a while, and I think they getting impatient because, for one, the color blue kept popping up, and then on top of that, she kept popping up. I was just like, you know, and then every time I go to the water, you know, I think about Nashe and I think about Mommy Wanta, you know, but I went into the store. I went to go see my girl, and I went into the store, and when I looked up, it's like I saw this image and I was locked in. I said, okay. I said, okay, I'm being called, but I'm not really into the Orishas. You know, I think there's something going on with her and Anubis. So there may be some type of past lifetime story that was left out of the history books or something that I'll be able to put together. But cuz you know, Anubis has the snake. He has the snake in the skull. She has the snake here too. So I'm just like, I'm sensing some type of connection between the two of them. So, you know, I'm going to clean off my altar and put her on my altar. It's very feminine. I don't know. I feel like my feminine needs to be protected. You know, you're trying to tell me something. I feel like they want me to soften up. Why? Oh, it's a man. So there's a man coming. Well, who is he? I've already met him. I've been trying to deal with my rage and the anger and all of this pessimistic, sick ass mental energy individuals have been trying to send to me. But I mean, that's just an excuse. I don't want to be soft. It's like when I'm soft, it's like they don't fucking get it. Then they be trying to fucking play me. And fucking trying to judge me like I'm fucking naive or dumb or some shit because I'm a nice person. Well, you definitely don't want to see that other side. I tell you, people are so ungrateful. I am. I'm bitchy because I don't want to soften up. Ooh. Ooh. I've already invited her in. Shit. I've already invited her in and I can't be disrespectful. I like being a hard bitch. I don't feel like they deserve the soft side. They don't deserve it. And I don't want to be soft and be around a man that I don't feel protected by. I have to stop being so childish and just let go. I'm holding on. I know. Cause I already tried to be soft. You fucking try to play me. I'm gonna continue to suffer if I don't transform, if I don't reinvent myself. It's not necessarily reinventing, it's just more so of just transformation, just letting go. I know. Don't break me down with your sweet feminine energy. I need to smoke. Okay. What are the messages? So I heard somebody say your vices can your vices can be used as what you say? Your vices can be used as a tool, you know. I forgot. Whatever. Okay. Exuberance. So there's something different Something special about you. And you know it. As you should know it. They say you're arrogant because you know it. How dumb does that sound? It sounds dumb. Okay. So these are past situations, but this is what somebody else is dealing with. Whatever. So you have the magician, you have passion, you have nature, which is the Empress. Okay. So who is this? This reading is going to be for a man. I feel like you are the magician. And it looks like this is a woman that you want. In between is the Ace of Wands. So, you know, you may be feeling inspired. Maybe this woman inspires you. Maybe you've done something to inspire yourself. Okay? But this inspiration is driving you. This is a passion for life. You know? Passion. Vitality. You know? Excitement. There's something here about grace fulfillment. A desire to rise above the norm. There may be some type of release of emotions. Ooh. Has this already happened? Oh. So the Empress also represents an experience. So, you know, I feel like intimacy with somebody is going to be one hell of an experience. That's exactly what it's saying. That's exactly what it's screaming, you know. But it could be something creative too. It's so creative that it's so sexual. This is the merging of creativity and sexual energy. I see a place, a room of flowers. So it's giving me the story of a wizard and a lady. A wizard and a lady. So this person, so this is the man. This is who we're talking to. This is for who the reading is for. So you got, like little tricks up your sleeve. There are like little things that you can do, abilities that you have. Maybe maybe somebody has always wanted to be a magician. I really strongly pick that up. It's like somebody wanted to be a magician. I do pick up something here about puppetry. Oh my god. Or ventriloquy, or being able to like mimic different people's voices or something like that. This person can do a lot of things. I just pick up, it's just real freaky. It's just real freaky. Somebody's just real freaky. It's the stimulation, you know. I think that this woman stimulates you on so many different levels. You know, you may be the type of person to where, the type of man to where, you know, you consider yourself to be high maintenance, and you don't consider yourself to be an easy man. You know, this could also be like a psychiatrist or something, like a retired psychologist. It's giving me brainy, heady, witty, very intellectual, you know. um his is I pick it up kinky too. So like I was saying, like I was saying, when it comes to this situation, you know, this is somebody who needs like a lot of stimulation. Wow. Look at this. With having with needing so much stimulation. I mean, this is just a fun person. You're a very fun person. Fun personality. You enjoy doing fun things. The things in which that grab your attention are like cool, fun shit, you know. So, you know, you may be very, very picky too. You know, like you're such a wonderful, amazing person. So you're really not easily impressed. You know, it's kind of like I'm the best person that I know, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So you're not easily impressed or moved by other people, and especially when it comes to love interests. You know, I think that women are easy for you, you know, because they just become so in awe with your amazingness and all your little ticky tacks and perks about your personality. You know, you really get women going. Okay. So, um, there's something here about three. So I don't know. You know, I definitely heard 3 nights of passion. That's what it's giving me. This could be like a cruise. It could be like a getaway, maybe some kind of honeymoon, vacation, or something. The Empress does represent the wife. But she could also be like a single mother too. I mean, you you could be the father. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. I feel like you try to trap somebody with a baby. You try to trap somebody with a baby. You try to trap somebody with a baby. But I don't think you looking to get married. You ain't looking to get married. But you want somebody to have your baby. You are intrigued by this person as a mother. So, you know, maybe you had some issues with your own mom. You know, and there's something about this woman. There's something about this woman to where it's just like, maybe she makes you change your mind about women. Maybe a specific woman, a specific type of woman. But the Empress is she is every woman. When it comes to the Emperor, he's every man, good and bad. You know? But I mean, with this level of self-evolution within the both of you, I mean, it exceeds beyond, you know, reality, beyond the physical, beyond knowing. Human knowing, human understand. So the connection that the two of you have is beyond your understanding or comprehension of the brain. The brain can't do it. Okay, the brain can't comprehend this type of connection, but I mean, in the physical, it seemed like it's all about sex. But the two of you connect in a higher space. So it's giving me genitals and crown. So that's going to represent the sacral, no, the root chakra and the crown. So red and pink, or violet, fuchsia or pink. Okay. So, this woman makes you feel alive inside. She represents life. She represents life. When it comes to you two, you may have even realized that emotionally, you have grown. Or, or or you see somebody else as somebody who is emotionally evolved, which is really good for the magician. It's hard for the magician to keep a relationship. Some people are wonderful. They have to be shared with other people. You cannot possess this person. You cannot, it's like you cannot be human with this person. You have to allow them to come and to go, because they are free. They are free within themselves. They are free spirited. They say the jack of all trades, masters of none. The magician reminds us that you can master it all, but not without consistency, patience, persistence. Persistence and consistency is the same thing. And focus. And in between mastering all of your skills, it's kind of like you begin to learn your skills in different levels. Okay, so when it comes to artistry, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, when you paint on the canvas, that's physically. So, this is the rainbow. Fruity Pebbles, baby. Box of Fruity Pebbles. Somebody's children may really like Fruity Pebbles. Somebody may like Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles is a big thing. Maybe they watched Flintstones, when they were growing up. Maybe that was their favorite cartoon as a child. See, imagination. He's playful, very witty. So yeah, I mean, but that's pretty much it. But I don't really see anything happening too much. I don't really see anything really going anywhere. It's kind of like in the physical, it stops at sex. This could be some type of travel too. Maybe you have to go travel to this woman to meet this woman. Maybe you run into her while you are traveling. It does feel kind of stagnant because it's kind of like, do I reach out? Do I wait for them to reach out? Like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Somebody could be pregnant. Somebody could be pregnant, and this could be good news. I heard somebody say, So, worst case scenario, you could have been dealing with someone, then you met someone new. The person you were dealing with before is pregnant. You know? But, and it's like when it comes to this new person, it's just like, how am I going to tell this person that, I got this person pregnant? Well, I mean, you got to communicate because maybe y'all could work something out. Everybody just needs to know their role and their place. You are in this partnership. You are in this union with this woman having your child. So, let's say this woman was somebody you didn't want, you only knew for a limited amount of time. So you you don't know her very well. You're going to need time to work together with parenting. And you're going to need time with bonding with your child. So if you're dealing with somebody on the side, let's say if you told them and they accepted, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, well, they understand that as of right now, they're not going to be included in the situation, and their time with you now is going to be cut because you have to make space and way to get to know the child, to bond with the child, be with the child, So when you and the mom, y'all get comfortable with the baby going back and forth between your house, whenever you bring the child home, then, and your woman is around or your woman is there, she can develop, that she can start developing a relationship with the baby. That's just, nobody is going to do that unless they really like you or they're in love with you. Or unless, yeah, like I said, they really like you. You seem like you're one of a kind, though. So, I mean, most magicians to me are. It's like they're one of a kind. Some people you just want to have in your life. You just want them to be in your life. And sometimes romantic situations can only put more strain and stress on relationships. And then, now this really great person leaves your life. You're going to feel that. You're going to feel that. You think about how positive the person was, how generous they were, how funny they were, how comfortable they were to be around, and all this type of stuff. Like, yeah. That's like digging the ditches to the void. That's what makes the void go deeper and deeper and deeper. So what we have to learn how to do more is let go. And of course, obviously, by my little mini meltdown earlier, you can see that that's advice that I need to take myself. You see, sometimes with helping other people, we can learn from ourselves. We can learn something about what we may need help or assistance on as well. But I do, if you have sex with somebody, you gonna get them pregnant. I think that's what you want to do. But is it something that you really want? Do you want to be settled in your life? Oh. So you want to share you want to share your amazingness with one person. I can imagine that individuals may get very irritated with you, you know, cuz it's kind of playful. You know what I mean? But this person, they like to play. They like to play too. They want to play with you. It's like, damn, we found somebody we could play with. you know. So the number one thing here is like friendship. So there's also something here about brother and sister too. I feel like when you live with somebody, you're experiencing everything that they are. You are, sometimes you find yourself sonning or daughtering their ass. And they probably the same age as you. You know, maybe even older. Then on top of that, it's kind of like you experience the vibes feel like annoying little brother or annoying little sister. You know, it you know, because of the many roles that we're playing, you know, within our lives. You know, and that is what is a part, that is what is molding us and our character. You know, a lot of the times is the connections around us, the people in which that we are around. But us as individuals determine and choose how to move with those connections. You know, you can't connect with everybody the same way. Some individuals you can go a little deeper. Some individuals you got to keep it very light. Some individuals is on a high and by kind of, basis. So, but there's a lot of attraction here. There's a lot of attraction between, the attraction is mutual. The Empress represents beauty. You know, the magician is someone who's like, he's like an inventor, you know, he's always doing shit with his hands, so like maintenance work, working on cars, you know, he's always, so sometimes he doesn't care about keeping up his appearance. You understand what I'm saying? He likes to keep it like simple. Like he's too busy thriving off of just being an awesome person. He really doesn't care about if he's stellar or if he's a gorgeous and all this type of stuff. You know, he knows that he can get bitches. So he it's just like, motherfucker, whether I look good or not, I be getting these bitches. So, you know, what is there to really question, to worry about, to think about, to take a second look at, you know? But I feel like this woman had him a little nervous. Cause this is some type of a change. It's like he woke up, you know. Cause I think he was kind of skeptical. He was kind of looking at her like, I want her to be attracted to me. I don't think that she's attracted to me, you know. You usually don't be doing that. But when it came to this woman, you know, you start getting triggered and tripping a little bit. Mm-hmm. She's very much so attracted to you. She represents the number three. Then we have the Three of Wands. Then we have the Ace of Wands. One, two, and three times a lady. Okay. So you might be very interested in the female body and understanding, you could be into anatomy. I told you the magician's like scientist, inventor, type shit. So, you could be very interested in the female vagina, wanting to understand more about it, wanting to understand a woman, maybe the things in which that women go through. Just wanting to understand, more about a woman. I think that, you can be very judgmental, but I pick up that you can pull in some women. So you done met all different kinds of women and different personalities and stuff like that. But like I said, it's like you're picky. But I really do feel like you find it all in this one woman. You don't get hard easily either. You don't erect easily. So my thing is that if you're older, back in the day, you was swinging that thing, but obviously, due to life, rather you're just like you don't want to do that no more, or rather there's things medically going on, that has slowed down for you. But it's like when it come to this woman, it's just like, man, I could just look at her and my shit just get hard. So I mean, Empress is goddess energy. So in Pan-African religion, there's a deity named Het and Het is known for erecting a dead man. I believe it was all Set. His brother Set chopped up his body and scattered the body pieces all over the desert. So all Set's wife had to go out and gather all his body pieces. She put all his body pieces together and she had Het do a ritual over him and his penis erected, and the wife, sat on top of his erected penis and had sex with him, and she got pregnant by with Heru. Okay, so in Christianity, Heru would be Jesus. Okay. So I thought I'd just connect that dot because, in my experience, when it comes to religion, it's like the same thing. It's like this telling the same stories, just different characters, same shit, different toilet. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think you would actually be surprised as to how attracted this person is to you. But I mean, you do a lot of shit with the mind, so your conversation be on point. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's something, that's why you be so good with the women, because most women orgasm, it's mental, and a man who can stimulate the mind. Then on top of that, if he can make you laugh, a woman already know who they're gonna sleep with before they even sleep with them. Sometimes we don't know, you know. Most of the times we do. Sometimes we think we do, but then he say some dumb shit or he do some dumb shit and then we change our mind. Yeah. Okay. So, there's something here too, because this is going to represent natural. This is a natural, and exuberance is inner beauty. You're intrigued. That's what I'm saying. You're intrigued by somebody's inner beauty. So you sitting up there and you trying to act like she not going to be attracted to you, but I don't think that you're physically attracted to her. I think that you are attracted to her inner beauty. That projection shit. That's probably where shit got glitchy, because you start trying to project like, oh, she not going to be fully attracted to me. You're not fully attracted to her, but you love her inner beauty. That is what you are saying. You love her maturity. You love her nurturing. You know, she brings you life. She, you know, ever since you have met her, you have encountered her, there's something in you that has been awakening very slowly. It's like a dead rose, right? Like Beauty and the Beast. You know, you're being a beast. Okay, so, you know, that rose, and the more in which that the two of you encounter, that rose comes to life and blossoms. So, you know, you definitely had some things going on with mother energy. You know, it's like this woman is helping you. Okay, heal and get past that, and the expectations that you may feel for yourself, you know. My thing is I don't think it took you long to bounce back. You weren't dead. You was asleep. You understand what I'm saying? You was asleep, baby. They had come wake your ass up. You know? Threw water on you. You know, then they got that light. They got that flashlight. You know? Wake your ass up, nigga. Yes, sir. Yes. So when we say wake up, it's like a resurrection. Life. The Empress, she represents life. You know, this is life being breathed back into you once again. You know, you remember the gratitude. You remember that you still have time. You remember the things in which that you love that maybe you let go of. Sweet remembrance. The heart of the devoted. Okay, so we're gonna end it here because that's it. Okay, so until the next time, we'll talk again.